channel. My name is Jessica and today we're here with my mom. Today we're gonna be doing a mukbang and we're gonna be eating spicy noodles. So these are plain right now because I'm gonna do the sauce on camera. This is just 2 packs. We have 2 packs of the sauce here and then
2 packs of the
sesame seaweed.
Yeah.
Like a fork. Easy. No, man, we're Asian. Instead of doing a challenge, I decided to just do a mukbang with my mom.
And my mom going to beat me.
No. Man, this isn't a challenge.
I will beat you anyway.
Beat how, man?
I will.
Ủa?
It's right here. Bố, em nói em đang quay phim đi chứ. Tiếng.
Let's put this one in.
Time to eat.
Yes. It's good that we waited for it to cool off.
How can we compete? Like the time or what?
Man, I don't want to compete.
Oh, just eat, huh?
Man, you just want to win.
For sure. I want to win my daughter.
I challenged Man to do this once at home. We were all like, oh, she's not gonna do it. Like, she's not gonna eat the whole thing. What she actually did, just to prove us wrong. And then our dad cried while washing the dishes because it smelled so spicy.
I thought I'm going to die.
First time I had this was with Young at home. I did a live stream on Instagram. And also, yes, we're allowed to have water because it's not a challenge.
To prove you, I don't need any water.
No, man, don't.
Huh?
It's not a challenge. She really wants to win. Okay.
I từ cái cổ xuống. My tongue.
I feel it now.
Yeah, my tongue and my throat.
No, oh my gosh, you can actually feel it, like the spice going down.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until now. I asked you guys to send me questions on Instagram, so we're gonna answer some of those because I saw some of them were interesting. Somebody asked, were there any moments where you two didn't talk to each other for a while?
Mẹ đi con hả? We talk all the time.
Yeah. Mia calls me a lot too.
I know.
Every time she sees me leave my house, she'll call me because she tracks my location.
Yeah, I track them all. Nhưng mà tại ở bên đây nó nhỏ mà nó đi Uber một mình á, thì mẹ sợ thôi.
Yeah, it makes sense though because sometimes for certain events they're like really late. I come back at like 2 a.m. in the morning because it's not just the event. You met up with your friends there and then after that they want to go out to eat and then it's like travel time too. So it ends up being like I get home really late. I think everybody should be sharing their location with at least one person. Like family member or friend, it doesn't matter. But I think everybody should share their location with at least one person because like human trafficking and stuff like that is like really dangerous if nobody knows where you are. Or also you see those murder mysteries all the time and they're like, oh, the murderer lies and they're like, oh, she's just on vacation, like she'll be back. But if she had her location shared, actually, I used to read a lot of those news articles about people like going missing and stuff. Yeah.
Well, nhưng mà cái đó nó really like depressing. So that's why I stopped watching the news.
My mom told me a story about the wolf, the 4-year-old girl. And her mom turned around and then she got eaten by wolves.
Yeah. Cái đó trong mấy cái nhà mà trong mấy cái
in the woods.
Forest, yeah, in the woods đó. Có mấy con wild animals.
Would you ever live in the forest?
Nah.
A lot of people like privacy though.
I need that kind of privacy. It's too dangerous. If you have any problem, gọi ai? It take forever for the ambulance or 911.
Yeah. And does Postmates even deliver there?
But I don't like the big city either. The more small city, they have good and bad thing. Like good, like people know each other. But bad thing is, whatever happened in your family, they know.
But I thought you liked that way.
That's way in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Like too close.
Vietnamese aunts are gossipy. That's the thing, man. Everybody knows it. Anyway, I used to eat this like a lot to practice because I was like, one day I'll be so good at eating this. And like for a while, I could just eat it casually, but now I lost my touch. Maybe you are better than me, man.
You should know about that better. Can handle this better than you for sure.
Man, we should have had boiled water.
Yeah. If you eat something spicy, the hot water can help better than cold water.
You drink hot water once, and it stops the pain. People don't believe me when I say that.
Mình làm cái gì mà tay mình dính ớt á, cay á, mình accidentally á, bỏ vô trong cái mắt mình á, người ta nói lấy cái tóc này nè.
That doesn't work, man.
Yeah.
What is the science?
I don't know, but that whatever like.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, it works.
How was your school life in Vietnam, man?
Well, cái tuổi của mẹ sống ở bên Việt Nam á, mẹ có nhiều cái very good experience to compare to over here. Elementary school there and high school there, middle school there. We have a lot of things to do together, like not like laptop or iPad or whatever, no phone by that time. So most of the time like we play cái gì mà chơi giống như là chơi nhảy dây.
Jump rope, yeah. We did that at recess here.
Yeah, and mẹ chơi người ta gọi là banh đũa.
What's that?
Banh đũa mình chơi, mình bỏ mấy cái đũa này xuống nè, rồi mình thảy cái banh lên, rồi mình catch 1, 2, 3, something like that. And mẹ chơi nhiều cái, có nhiều cái trò chơi rất là vui. Mà khi mà lớn lên á, mấy cái đó mình không có quên được. Còn bên đây mấy đứa lớn lên á, là mấy đứa chỉ dùng phone với iPad nhiều hơn, nó không có mấy cái trò chơi ở bên ngoài như vậy.
Có.
Nhưng mà nó khác, cái mấy cái xích đu không, mấy cái đó không đâu có vui. Hồi xưa mẹ ở bên Việt Nam mẹ có nhiều cái vui hơn cái đó nhiều.
I don't know, that đũa game doesn't sound fun.
Chơi cái gì tạc lon.
What's that?
Nếu mà mấy người bạn con bên Việt Nam mà nghe mẹ nói á, thì bố mẹ nó cũng biết chơi tạc lon á. Giống như là mình để cái milk condensers mà nó cái can á, đó mình để ra giữa đường rồi mình cầm cái dép rồi nè, mình luyện cho nó bay cái lon nó đi. Chơi mấy cái đó vui lắm. Giờ nói đúng ra mẹ cũng quên bớt rồi. Mẹ không nhớ nhưng mà fun, a lot of fun.
Sounds better than what Bo did though. Bo played a game where he jumped over as many bikes as possible, right? And that's how he got this huge scar on his leg.
Ăn này chút chiều chạy cho nó bơn hết.
I mean, I'm gonna cut all of that out, because I'm not doing it. What is the most embarrassing experience you have had with your mom or because of your mom? Have a lot, man.
Too many rồi.
You embarrassed me a lot.
Too bad.
Actually, I don't remember that many. I remember I used to get embarrassed with me a lot in elementary school or whatever, or middle school or whatever, but that's around the time that everybody's like embarrassed of their parents. What is your favorite video of mine?
I think them all.
No, you have to choose one.
Cái Halloween, last Halloween. Cái đó quá.
The anime girl.
Dễ thương quá.
That one,
Giống baby.
that one was, my face was really puffy because my wisdom tooth got infected. So, I don't know if you guys know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably won't know, but I posted on my stories about it. I had like one of the worst wisdom teeth like experiences. So, I got my wisdom teeth removed in Florida, and then when I came back, it was like a few days until Gen Beauty New York. And so I went there, and I wasn't completely healed yet, but I ate, because like everybody was recommending I go to Xi'an Famous Foods. I ate that and I got a wisdom tooth infection the next day, because I think it was already building up. My face like swelled up so much the next day. For the rest of the New York trip, it was swollen. But then when I got back, it like de-swelled, which is kind of weird. I didn't think too much of it. A few weeks later, my sister and I had French fries or something, and then I got a wisdom tooth infection. Like it completely swelled up, and then it started to hurt a lot. So it was like it had been building up for a long time, and that was like the last straw. Then I had to get it cleaned out, so they had to like drill another hole in or something and then clean it out. And then that was fine. And then months later, it got infected again, which I didn't know why, because I had been doing the rinsing and everything.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why it happened, but then I asked my doctor about it because I thought I had a brain abscess because I had like the symptoms, and he prescribed me to just take some antibiotics. But that's not where it ends, because the antibiotic, one of them was wrong. Like I think like just the handwriting was messy or something, and then the pharmacy just didn't read it right, so they gave me the wrong one. I took that and I got like super dizzy. It felt like I had food poisoning, and then I really thought I had a brain abscess. So then I called the doctor, and then they were like, oh, just stop taking the antibiotic. And then I was fine after that. So that's my wisdom tooth story.
Well, she did not take care of her too carefully. Most of mấy cái medicine nếu mà mình have problem mà mình uống thuốc thì nó đều có side effect later on. Là nếu mà những cái vitamin đó nếu mà mình có thể ăn được giống như là rau này nọ, fruit này nọ mà con take được mấy cái vitamin đó thì mình không phải mấy cái supplement. Mẹ thích cái gì nó natural hơn.
Yeah, our mom used to not let us take medicine like at all.
Đúng, nhưng mà mỗi khi mà cảm á, mấy này bị cảm, bị cold á là nó uống, mẹ cho uống toàn là honey and lemon.
Yeah,
and then a few days. Yeah, take a few days. Nó take longer time nhưng mà cái coughing nó go away.
Okay, we're back with fruit.
Yeah. Tangerine and mango.
I realized I didn't answer a lot of your guys' questions, so yeah. We're gonna extend the video a little bit, and also so we can get over the spiciness. What's your favorite picture of me?
Cái này nè.
Oh, this is my World Market one.
Tấm hình nó nhìn rất là dễ thương, nhìn nó giống như là quảng cáo vậy đó.
What's your favorite thing to do together?
Đi chợ.
Really?
Shopping. Tại vì lúc mà đi với con á, nhiều khi mẹ gọi điện thoại nói chuyện phone với con á, con không có kể tất cả những cái chuyện con làm ra, nhưng mà khi mẹ đi chợ với con nó walk along together thì con hay share mẹ mấy cái story that I like.
What do you remember most clearly about Jessica when she was a child?
Khi mà Jessica nó nhỏ là lúc đó đi làm là hay gửi nó vô chỗ babysitter đó, thì nó rất là ngoan, nó không như mấy đứa trẻ khác, như là đem nó tới mấy đứa trẻ khác nó hay khóc, nhưng mà I know là she really smart to know like she had no choice, so that's why mà mỗi khi đem tới á, là she tự động đang ẵm nó tự động là nó giang tay nó qua cái người đó, không bao giờ khóc.
That's not smart, man. That's dễ bị kidnap.
Tại vì con tới đó every morning, cho nên con biết người ta, chứ đâu phải là tự nhiên là có một người lạ nào con đưa tay lên đâu.
Okay, well, let's have some mango.
Ăn đi, mẹ con một chút.
Somebody asked, do you have the classic haircut with bangs cut by your bà ngoại or mom? Yes, I used to cut my hair, the bangs. But I used to experiment on my hair. Did we already tell this story, Mia?
Chưa.
My mom, like, she wanted to dye her hair once, like with box dye. But she wasn't like sure if she wanted to try on herself. So she used me and my sisters as guinea pigs. And she dyed all of our hair in one night. Gray, no, brown, blonde, and red.
No, actually it turned out like orange. You all.
By we had like highlights. We had like copper highlights. Yeah, and then Man didn't even end up dyeing her hair. You didn't? Why? Because it looked bad? How do you get scolded by your mom? Like, how do mẹ la con?
Không có làm cái gì.
I get in the least trouble out of all the sisters.
Ở nhà nó ít bị la nhiều nhất, tại vì nó rất là khôn. Mỗi lần mà sắp la nó, hồi xưa sắp la nó là nó khóc. Còn bây giờ hả, nó biết á hả, nhiều khi mình không nói gì hết, tự động sorry.
I don't even remember getting la that much.
No.
I used to get la mostly because I was dumb.
Oh yeah. First grade á, cái vocabulary của nó học hoài mà nó không thuộc. Nó học hoài mà cứ hỏi đi hỏi lại.
And then Jung was spelling bee winner.
No, Jung actually nó lên đó phòng Trinh. Yeah, because
Jung took my
because you know Jung by that time nó like kindergarten, nhưng mà nó ngồi ở ngoài mà nó thấy hỏi Trinh, nó hỏi hoài mà Trinh Trinh không thuộc, nó ngồi ở ngoài nó thuộc luôn là biết rồi.
Yeah, Jung used to take my spelling list and she would learn it. And then Jung used to look at my homework and stuff too. So Jung was the smart one.
Yeah, Jung nó học rất là lẹ.
Yeah, Jung beat me in our school spelling bee. And then she like beat me in all of my classes in senior year too. So, would your mom like you to have a Vietnamese or American boyfriend or husband in the future?
Ok. Người nào cũng vậy, cũng có người tốt và người xấu. Nói đúng ra người dân tộc nào cũng có người tốt và người xấu. Nếu mà người nào thương
What's your mom's skincare? After we did our last video together and you guys were all asking for her skincare routine, she got a really big head. And she was like, didn't everybody want me to be on your channel?
Well, I do massage my face every night.
Yeah, blood circulation.
I do around my eyes, the circle, so get rid of the baggy eyes.
Oh, this is a good one to end on. What would you most like to do together, like in the future as a goal?
In the future?
Yeah, something to do together. It can be like in a few years. It doesn't have to be like right now.
Traveling.
Oh, yeah.
Like go to Vietnam.
Yeah. That concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Mea for being featured on my channel again. Did you know that you're one of the most highly requested people to be on my channel?
Yeah, I read all your comments, so I know.
If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also let me know if you want to see more of my mom on my channel, because she reads all the comments, so she's also gonna know anyways. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Bye, thank you for watching.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything.
That concludes this video. If you like this video, remember, oh no.
Cô nói chậm lại một chút đi.
Okay.